Here with you guys here live here for first time here Facebook. I'm sorry, YouTube live. I'm trying to figure this stuff out, so hopefully you guys will help me. But tonight, man, I'm gonna be talking about a Bitcoin Rodney, a CannaGlobe chaos. Gonna be the title today. I'm talking about Bitcoin Rodney and this 1.89 billion scandal. So I don't know what kind of functionality I have here. It looks like, let me see here. Let me check this out. I got some chats that'll pop up so you guys are connecting. Let me know that you're here with us live. Go ahead and put the comments below. Let us know that where you're connecting from, what city, what state, what country you might be connecting from here today. I'm actually in Atlanta, Georgia. I do see a couple people here. Okay, give me a like button. Hit that like button. Let me know so I can see the like button. Let me see. I'm gonna hit the plus sign here. Let's see. Okay, I can start a poll. Let's see what else I can do. What's up, Alex? What's going on with you, man? What's going on, Donto? Pure Essence in the house. Okay, fantastic. I got people here, so it looks like I'm working there. Okay, what do we got going on here? Okay, no, nothing there. Okay, so I want to come over here because I need my other phone to get the information I want to give you guys tonight. It's moving super slow. Okay, there we go. Let's see. I think I got it. All right, fantastic, guy. What's going on, Benin Warrior? What's up, Benin Warrior? I don't know, Benin. Is that Benny? I don't know, Benin Warrior. What's going on? So tonight, guys, hit that like button as well. I don't know what other function I have. I think you can share. I don't know. And some other stuff I could. I'm not gonna mess around. I'm just gonna talk my talk, share the story. So just to introduce myself, man. I am ERGJ. Go by the Godfather. I was a VDO with CannaGlobe, which is a cannabis health and wellness network marketing company that is attached to CannaGlobe.com. I did fairly well during my time, a year and a half in the business. Was a top 15 income earner with the company. That's where I got this from. Now you see the hat, got this as well. And and I tell you guys, in order to be successful in just in business, period, especially if network marketing, you have to understand that it's going to require a lot of you. So it requires you to really take control. Be learn the products, learn the comp plan. So become a trainer so you can train and present as well. I did a lot. Pretty much on my own. Generally speaking, I got a lot of help from the team that we had built. But my sponsor wasn't someone who actually recruited me. My upline didn't help me. And maybe because we were doing things differently, there really was no support for what we had going on because we were using technology. And they were old school. They're used to just doing event. And it's 2024. We can reach a lot more people with our phone. So one thing I'll tell you is if you're in some space where you're looking to build business, we can help you. Well, we can help you with marketing. We can help you get your word out. We can help you sell more stuff. We can help you make more money. And so that's just a little brief intro into who I am. They'll try to probably act like I don't exist. They're at this point in time, they're trying to silence me. That's just what happens when you have a rift. And instead of having a private conversation, they deactivated my account. Funds are on hold. They got all of the policies. They probably said they can keep that money because it was in my wallet. It's okay because it wasn't that much. I had already extracted what I needed to extract. But tonight I wanted to talk about this guy named Bitcoin Rodney. Now, here's Bitcoin Rodney's product that's actually still in the store, and I want to share with you guys the story because I want you to. I'm of the mindset of thinking of a standpoint of correlating things. When I first came into CannaGlobe, they were just before pre-launch. I believe they just had come back from Miami. In Miami, what's going on with your body, brother, sir? In Miami was where Bitcoin Rodney was. So they had probably an event, regional event, whatever, in Miami, and it was at Bitcoin Rodney's areas, right? So I don't know whether they got on a yacht. I don't know if it's Bitcoin Rodney's yacht. I don't know about the house that or the hotel, whatever. I believe Bitcoin Rodney pretty much financed all of that. So that was the trip in Miami. That was prior to me getting in the company. But then you begin to piece these things together. You really do. You're like, wait a second, who is this Bitcoin Rodney? So he was one of the people that was a testimonial on their front page, right? He was like speaking, promoting the company. He's a promoter, promoting the company, right? Now but when I started to look into who this guy is, I started to piece some things together because I believe birds of a feather flock together. So let me tell you a little bit about Bitcoin Rodney. So Bitcoin Rodney recently in January 2024 was indicted with fraud. Okay, Bitcoin Rodney, I got it here. Just I'm trying to keep my notes together. Was for those that don't know, was ordered to be detained in January 2024 after being arrested for his alleged role in the cryptocurrency fraud scheme. Now, you may be asking, well, what does cryptocurrency have to do with CannaGlobe? Well, just bear with me just a second. It may not have anything, but this is all alleged stuff, right? He was charged with 2 counts of operating and an unlicensed money transmitting business and 1 count of conspiracy to operate an unlicensed money transmitting business. If convicted, Mr. Burton faces a maximum penalty of 5 years in prison for each count. And it looks like he was arrested as a part of a case involving a $1.89 billion cryptocurrency fraud scheme. The scheme involved a company called Hyperfund. So you can look that up. Hyperfund was one of these cryptocurrency mining programs. I'll talk to you guys about what they said that it would do. He's a high-profile guy. Looks like he came from prison and worked his way up, had money, so he got into circles with celebrities like Rick Ross and Jamie Foxx, from what Rolling Stone said. And so he's just running his mouth. He's on Breakfast Club promoting crypto. But I tell you, this wasn't the first. What you call it? Cryptocurrency thing that he promoted. Prior to Hyperfund, he actually promoted a different Ponzi scheme, and that was called USI Tech. So USI Tech. So that was back in the day. You had your USI Tech was saying that they would mine, and you would get paid daily if you put so much money in. And this is something that we've seen in the cryptocurrency space that doesn't really work. It's normally attached to some type of mining that takes place in some out country. They promise you 0 to 5% or something like that on a daily accrual, but it's some lockout period. We've seen this. USI Tech, BitConnect, Hyperfund. I think now GPS Partners or something like that, Global Partners. We've seen this. These companies rise up. We've seen the SEC and clamp them down, shut them down, and then go after the people who's promoting it because it's considered to be a scheme. So Bitcoin Rodney seems to have a track record of promoting schemes in the cryptocurrency space, but then also he's part of CannaGlobe. So I said, well, wait a second here. You have a history of promoting schemes, and you were one of the first people, I don't know how long down the train you came in, and you the one that got connections to all these celebrities. CannaGlobe comes out to Miami, maybe on your dollar in collaboration with you. I said, this is a little funny. And they still have his product being sold in the stores. Now let me ask you guys this. If you had someone that was a face of your company that was detained in jail, and currently his bail got denied, would you still be associated with the brother or the person? Would you disassociate yourself with them totally so you can make sure that the company is protected from what may appear bad for someone that went to jail for fraud or is being detained for allegedly, because he still hasn't gone to trial yet, alleged fraud? Wouldn't you want to say, well, we're just going to pull this off the shelf? We don't want to have nothing to do with Bitcoin Rodney and his product? I think you would do that. I don't know why you wouldn't just stop selling his stuff on your site. So I did a little bit more. I said, man, I really dug into it. So this is from the This is from, one second. This is from the Department of Justice, I believe. This is the ultimate claim, right? So it's a $1.89 billion case. There is three defendants involved. You have whoever it is. Now here's what they said about it. They said that today's charges are a testament to the incredible work of HSI New York El Dorado Task Force. I commend our law enforcement partners, including those at HSI Baltimore, for their outstanding collaboration. HSI will continue to protect American investors from financial predators. This is the Department of Justice, Homeland Security. The illegal activity alleged in this case is precisely the type of conduct our IRS criminal investigation and our law enforcement partners are committed to deterring, said the David Messelmer's acting special agent in charge of Internal Revenue Service, the IRS. These charges send a clear message that we have the tools and internal fortitude to protect our financial systems by diligently investigating, prosecuting, and holding accountable those who seek to defraud the American public. So he is attached to a case that's saying that he partnered together to defraud the American public. Now, again, this is all alleged. You're innocent until proven guilty. So from June of 2020 to November 2022, these three people, through this company called Hyperfund, an online investment platform, they the investors who purchase Hyperfund memberships would receive between 0.5 and 1% daily in passive rewards. Now that's important. So basically, you put your money in to this platform, and it's going to spit you out 0.5, 1% daily, right? Now that's big, but it's normally a scheme. Because we've seen it before, until the company either doubled or tripled the investor's initial investment. Now, I understand that people can fall for this stuff because we live in a society where we want to get rich quick. So we want to get rich quick, and so it's alluring, like, oh, I can really make some money real fast. And the next thing you know, you're in something where you don't get your money out, you lose money. Something like this, Hyperfund, again, Uzi Tech, Hyperfund. These are things that we've seen over the years, right? So they do that to convince investors that Hyperfund could make such payments. Hyperfund allegedly claimed that its payments would be dispersed in part from its revenues from large-scale crypto mining operations, right? When in truth, Hyperfund did not have such operations. Beginning in at least July 2021, Hyperfund allegedly began to block investors' withdrawals. How many guys have been in some type of opportunity? Like I'm just now in, my account got deactivated, so I can't withdraw the money that I had, whatever I had, where you got blocked from being able to withdraw your money from whatever program you participated in. How many guys have experienced that? You learn the hard way, right? Right? You got to charge it to the game. So this brother named Bitcoin Rodney has a history of this stuff. Right? He said when on his Breakfast Club interview that he earlier on he didn't know any better. That's cool. I get it. You make mistakes. They got you with the Uzi Tech. But then you continue on into Hyperfund, not learning your lesson, or really probably not trying to learn your lesson, with Uzi Tech, and now you're doing Hyperfund. Not only are you doing Hyperfund as a promoter of Hyperfund, right? You send your referral link out, you get money. Now you're also promoting CannaGlobe. It makes me wonder, like, all the money that was spent, in Miami, flexing, flaunting, you got it like that. 1.89 billion was basically, quite possibly could have been, is the case 1.89 billion. So money just seemed to have been coming in, allegedly, that, they may have, they kept it to themselves. I don't know. Right? No, sir said, I never experienced it. I'm glad I didn't. No, I didn't. But I'd be livid. Yeah, you'd be mad as hell, right? So check this out. So they got three people If convicted, the one person might be a maximum sentence of 5 years in federal prison. Burton, who we're talking about, Bitcoin Rodney Burton, has been arrested on a criminal complaint charging him with one count of conspiracy to operate an unlicensed money transmitting business and one count of operating an unlicensed money transmitting business. Wow. Now, again, if you own a company, sir, or Alex, or Dante, or whoever's here, and you have someone who was just charged with these type of charges in January 2024, would you still be carrying their product in your dispensary, knowing that this product is attached to a person who's been indicted? This crazy. I'm looking forward to teaching how to make money on our platform. Yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing, man. We're definitely going to get that. You missed the crypto class earlier. So I was saying to myself, I said, man, okay, so you was kind of in with the people in the beginning, and there's all this network marketing coming over from all these different spaces. It gives me an idea that they have probably been hanging around each other for a long time, right? Jumping from opportunity to opportunity, hustling and hustling. And I'll tell you guys, eventually the hustling catches up with you. Now, I don't think that CannaGlobe itself is a hustle. Like if you took away the leadership and you just said, here's the opportunity to be able to sell some products that you don't necessarily have to house or keep. I don't think that the opportunity itself is a hustle. But unfortunately, sometimes you have hustlers who are running a business. And of course, in this particular space where the sharks are, they're only going to look out for their peeps, right? They're going to look out for their homies. They're bringing in all the big wigs from back in the day. They're bringing them in, propping them up, putting them in leadership positions, and stepping on, literally shitting on all of the small people who don't generate any business, who don't understand business, who don't know how to sell, but they want to be a part of something. And hopefully they'll some way to somehow to make some money. Can you imagine how many people? Let me ask you guys this. Let's just say you have, I don't know how many guys know something about network marketing, but let's just say you have 5,000 people in your organization. No, that's too many. Let's just say you got 1,000 people in your organization, right? You came in, you started something, you got it going, got 1,000 people in your organization. How many of those people do you think, of those 1,000, do you think would not be making any money? Of the 1,000, not making, I'm talking about their payday, whatever it is, $25 a month, every month, or whatever it is, but they never produce anything. Right? How many of the 1,000 people in the network marketing space in your network marketing space would you think are not producing anything, are not making any money? They're helping they're bringing money in because they're paying whatever they got to pay, but they're not actually making any money. And so it's the reason why I do the things that I do now is to bring light to this, to bring light to this. Like, they've been doing network marketing for ages. They go from company to company to company to company. They probably, extract what they can. Sometimes the company folds. Sometimes they cause the company to fold. Then now they're over here with this company, and the leadership is terrible. Right? There's really no training, not much, if there is, not when I was there. No development. I don't think they can help. I don't think they can help an employee become an entrepreneur at all. Once they run out of their warm market, once they run out of their 25 contacts, it's just like, well, I'm just here. And I'll tell you, there's a lot better options out there as it relates to investing your money to try and build something. If you're not going to get the development, that you need to go to transform from being an employee to an entrepreneur, it's not the same thing. And then I look at it and I be like, man, it's a lot, but I wanted to stay on topic. So I wanted to, this to be attached, to have your name, attached to someone who, it's just like, what happens, normally what happens is, they in sports they pull those endorsements, right? Like, Nike, nope, no more for you, no more, nope, we can't, nope. They just pulled all those endorsements, right? Y'all saw what happened to Kanye, right? He got all those endorsements pulled when he started running his mouth. Why in the world would you give me this kind of ammo? Why would you give me this kind of ammo? It just tells me how bad your leadership is to say, man, you got to take that loss. I don't care how many of these that you have ordered and put in your warehouse. It's the worst product in the dispensary, by the way. Anyway, it's the worst product, one of the most expensive. It's expensive, bad product anyway. Nobody likes this thing, but you got to pull this off of your offering when you know it's attached to an open case to someone that's attached to a $1.89 billion scheme. That gives the indication that that scheming is okay. That scheming is what you do. You know what I'm saying? Right? It's a bad looking business. It's sad to have people in your company not making money. Absolutely, you're putting some sun on not. Google says only 1 to 5% of the people in network marketing make significant money. 1 to 5%. Now that makes sense because that's in business, as in life. It's only 1 to 5% that actually really get to the money because it does require development to become a better business person, better entrepreneur, become a person that's knowledgeable about what they offer. You got to become great at recruiting, right? And great at sales. Those are the two things. You got to be good at recruiting and good at sales to actually make significant money in network marketing. But how would you do that if, number one, you don't have anyone in your upline that's good at sales and good at recruiting? Or they're good at it, but they don't teach you how to be good at it, which would be sales and recruiting. When you don't have that, you're not going to make any money. You can play house, you can play family, you could come and get all the love, get all the good vibes, get all the joy. But when we start talking about making money to pay your bills, it ain't happening. Right? How many guys would agree? Like, those are really the two components in the network market and really in business, period. But when I'm specifically talking about network, you got to get good at sales. You got to get good at recruiting. And so I was pretty good. I was already good at sales. I'm a master sales consultant. I've been selling since I was 15 years old. That ain't no problem. I can sell anything. I can sell this too. Now I might not be able to get you to buy more than one, but I can sell the hell out of this if I had to. Good at you gotta be good at recruiting. So that's pounding, that's ground and pound. I mean, I was hitting people every freaking day. I mean, hundreds a day. Like just straight. Listen, if you ain't talking about making no money with me, we wasn't talking. Okay, I got to keep moving. I got more and more people to reach, right? And so those are the really two components if you're going to make some money in business, period, let alone network marketing business. And then there are some other things we kind of I end up doing as it relates to training and stuff like that. I mean, we just had an awesome team. We really did. We had an awesome team. We worked together, and we got results and we got receipts. So we got receipts to speak for what we've done, what we were able to do while we were at CannaGlobe. Well, while I was in CannaGlobe, I don't know who else is still there. But I wanted to do this tonight, man. I'm gonna keep shedding that light. You know what I'm saying? Because we are now in 2024. I wanted you guys to understand that everybody has a voice. Everybody put that in the comments below. Everybody has a voice. Don't let nobody try to silence your voice. Hopefully you saw from what just happened with the election that good old Trump was using other people who had a voice. He was using the independent voices. Now, while the mainstream media is trying to tell them that they're lying, try to tell the people that they're lying, they're not credible, guess what? They started listening to the people because the people have a voice. So I just want to let the CannaGlobe CEO know you can't silence me. The same effort that I put into becoming a top 15 income earner with the company is the same effort I'm going to put into telling the fucking truth. And if you can't stand the heat, get your ass out the kitchen, or you could take me up on that offer to have a private conversation so we can, talk business. All right, man. So that's what I got for you here, guys, tonight. I thanks so much for tuning in. I don't know what I think I got. I'm gonna come back on YouTube and we're gonna be able to. I'm gonna see if I can do some type of other stuff because one other function I wasn't able to see. I see the mic here. I don't know what this is. Highlight, save your channel on list video. What? What does that do? What did I just do? Oh, I got a highlight. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I'm sorry using some other stuff here. So anyway, guys, hey man, you guys have a wonderful night. We're gonna have to I see Alex here, I see Benny, I see brother Sir Mark doing the business, man. We're gonna have to get this thing together and get to this money, okay? So we just had a crypto class. We'll be rolling out some stuff here. Sir got some, what you got, sir? You got some distribution stuff. Sincere out there in Costa Rica. You know what I'm saying? Bringing the gang all back together so we can build wealth together. May you guys have a wonderful night. And I pray to God he allows me to get real soon. I'm out.